Howdy folks, I'm Dave Wright, chairman of Victor Hiking Trails. Today we're at Dreier Road Park. We're going to be doing a 3.5 mile loop hike. I want to remind you to sign up for our YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to give us a like. Thanks. We're going to start at the south end of the parking lot, right at the trailhead. This is a mountain biking park, so they do have a stand here for making sure that your bike is in good condition before you start. This is where you will start if you're going to be using the jumps, or down at the bottom if you're interested in the pump track. There are at least 15 miles of multi-use trails in this park. We're going to be following up on Big Easy up to the top. So here's the sign for Big Easy. Follow that. You will note that these are single track trails. They are switchbacks going up to the top of the hill, and they're very easy to follow whether you're hiking or biking. Most of the trails are easy turns, and don't forget to watch out for traffic at any intersections. All of the trails are rated for degree of difficulty, everything from easy to intermediate to difficult. And you will notice they are marked with a color, as well as either a circle for easy, a square for intermediate, and a diamond for difficult. When you get to the top, you'll come to a big field, and then this trail around the perimeter at the top is called Ziggy. We're gonna stay on Ziggy, follow around into the other field to the south. You can follow the trail down in through the woods, but we're going to stay out in the field. This sign is a good example of how the trails are rated, with the green dot for easy or beginner and the blue square for intermediate. We're following Ziggy to the west, and just here is where it turns to the left, heading south. Now you'll see that Ziggy turns to the left again, heading east. As you are walking along the field, look to your right, look for the sign that says Ziggy and Jasper. Take a right and follow that. Follow the path to Jasper. This is the beginning of Jasper. We're going to be following down the hill. Most of these trails were built by the mountain bike group known as GROC. It stands for Genesee Region Off-Street Cyclists. Most of the soils in the park are sandy, and they drain fairly well and rather quickly. However, if you come over and see that the trails are muddy, it is appreciated that you come back another day. When you come to the end of Jasper, you will see straight ahead is SSW, or South Southwest. There's also off to the right is the South Southwest Loop. Off to the left is the exit for Elevator and Ellie Loop. So if you're riding, you cannot go that way. We're going to continue straight and follow SSW. As you're walking along the SSW trail, look for the sign for Chutes and Ladders. We're going to take that. After what seems like a mile on Chutes and Ladders, you'll come down to the VHT trail. If you go to the right, that'll be the Eagle Trail. That'll take you over to Fort Hill and the entrance on County Road 41, or also an entrance on School Street. But we're going to go to the left. We're going to follow this blue trail. It's designated a blue trail, which is the VHT trail or Victor Hiking Trail. And then we're going to take us right on Epping Forest and follow that. Occasionally you will see on the trails some man-made jumps for the mountain bikers. When you come to this intersection, you will see a trail going down the hill. We don't want to do that. We're going to keep going straight on Epping Forest. Here is another jump off for the mountain bikers. When you are on Epping Forest, you'll notice some pine trees. Off the trail to the right is the town gravel pit, and of course that's off limits, but you get a nice view of what's going on down there with the storage of the gravel. As you're coming towards the end of Epping Forest, off to the left is a skills trail where you can practice riding your bike on some narrow boardwalk. Look for the exit sign for Epping Forest Extension. Keep following Epping Forest Extension until you get to the open field. When you come to the service road, go straight across. When you come to this intersection, we're going to turn right, and you can see the field on your right. At this intersection, off to the right is the trailhead. Straight ahead is Gully. That'll take you back up to the top of the hill. Off to the left is the newest trail, Hog Hollow. So we have made it back to the trailhead. We've covered about 3.5 miles. And down below you can see the parking lot. That's the end of our hike for today. Hope you enjoyed it. About 3.5 miles. Give us a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.